Good evening to all of you, my viewers at Digiverse Academy. And today's topic is a little bit controversial from the point of view of modern science, modern thinking in the advanced era, and also it is the matter of pride for our Indian culture has been little bit controversial for the young people who think that there is no luck and there is no effect of karmas from previous births. So the topic is why I learned astrology. So first of all, you must know that you can criticize anything that you know completely. If you don't know anything, then you obviously don't have a legal right to object, to oppose, or to criticize that thing. So that was the first reason I learned astrology, because I wanted to know something that people believe and why people follow. And I didn't really believe it in the start of my journey of learning process. But later on, when I got some experiences as per my intellect and as per some events in my life, I used to follow the track to learn astrology. I am still a learner, not an expert, because you will get the answer next some few minutes. So first of all, why I learned astrology. The first reason is that I thought that a neighborhood principle, the principle is called a neighborhood principle, where any neighbor who is not talking to you, who is not even looking at you, has an effect over you. That's the basic principle. Only Earth or Sun doesn't have gravity, but all of the planets revolving in the solar system has their gravitational forces, their own individual powers to attract other entities in the skies or to repel some entities in the skies. So astrology, as the word suggests, is related with the astronomy. Some people say that Sun and Moon are not planets, Rahu and Ketu are not the planets. Then why such entities are termed as planets in astrology? Actually, they are not planets; they are grahas. The thing which has gravity is called as graha in Vedic astrology. So the thing that is revolving with a mass or without a mass, but has a gravity in the universe anywhere, is called as graha. Especially in our solar system, it is taken because they are the most neighboring entities that may affect with their gravities and their energies to the individual according to the nature's laws. So Sun and Moon are grahas, they are not planets, but as there is no alternative word for the graha or pinda, you can say it as a pind. So anything revolving is termed as a pind. So Rahu and Ketu are considered as a shadow planets, means chaya grahas, means they have impact like a smoke. They are illusionary planets. They create some illusion in the mind of someone to act upon his thoughts. So the basic concept here is that God has given right of karma to everyone, even animals, but He has only given the right to detect the previous birth karmas and improve the karmas in order to behave in the next moment of life or next lives only to humans. That is the concept. God has given the right of doing karmas to everyone, even animals, but only human can analyze the karmas and improve the behavior according to previous karma effects and nullify the karmas and get salvation path. So that is important concept. Then moving on to resuming our previous topic, that gravity is inside every graha. Even Saturn is having 95 times greater gravity than Earth. This is phenomenal. That's why it is the most impacting planet on anyone's karmas. It is considered as a karma faldata or a fruit giver planet. So neighborhood principle is the one concept that turned me towards astrology. Then what I observed with my research was even more significant, that every app and software shows exactly the same placement of planets in the houses. Exactly the same placement and disposition of planets in the houses as for a particular birth time and birth date. If the birth date is wrong, if the birth time is wrong, then obviously the calculations are wrong and the results are wrong. So it is very full thing that some people misuse the field to get their bread and butter and get wealth from it, derive wealth from it. It is not for that. It is for analyzing your previous birth karmas and nullify those karmas and get salvation. Because why so? Why the luck or any event depends on the planetary position in the birth time. That is significant because every result is dependent on combination of previous birth karmas and the current birth karmas. Then why the previous birth karmas are considered as a round figure? As we all of us know that in maths the decimal digits after the digits after decimal points are not considered, and they are considered to be a round figure, removing all those decimals in certain type of maths. Likewise, we don't know the number of births taken earlier by us. It is huge in numbers, like exponential digits in the left hand side and only a decimal point digits in the right hand side, showing the current birth karmas, which are negligible in comparison to the exponential karmas we have gathered over the births. So that is the reason why our luck or any event in our life depends on the combination of our placement of our planets in the horoscope in the birth time. So that was another reason every app or software, even in every application or software, if you put your birth time same and birth date same, birthplace same, then you will get the same placement of planets in every software or application. So third reason is that many engineers are turning to this field, many researchers are turning to this field right now. Why so? Because it is a science. It is a four-dimensional science. It is a higher networking. Everyone caring for himself or herself and having the courage to know future events, even bad, can turn to astrology. So that was another reason. Those who can't hear bad results about them in the future, according to their past life karmas, obviously they will say it as bullshit. So there is no hope from such criticizing people. It is like a switchboard. If you see a switchboard, you can see different buttons and link to the meter, and meter is linked to the electric pole or a powerhouse. So God is that powerhouse. Our karmas are that powerhouse that we have gathered, but we can't see them right in our house, right in our neighborhood. It is there, connected with us every time, every moment. How to realize is just to switch the button on the switchboard and take delightful light in our room or in our home. So that's the only way. You can't see the powerhouse. That doesn't mean the powerhouse is absent. Likewise, those houses which don't have switchboards or even meters can also steal power from the electric pole. Likewise, in case of people having no hands, they have also fortune, they have also luck, but they can't learn it from their palms or their hands. So that's another concept. Seeing this dynamic, as we can't know with our academic knowledge about the previous life karmas, there are a huge number of verses, all about 7 lakh verses in the Vedic astrology about the field. Even the results of the different type of astrologies come to be same. Some people say that the same zodiac sign people has different fortune at the same time. Why is it so? The Rashi or the sign, zodiac sign, is calculated depending on the placement of your moon in your birth chart. But moon is actually the closest planet to Earth and us. So the significance of zodiac sign is obvious. But that is not the end of astrology. It has 9 different bodies revolving around the Earth. Even sun revolves around itself, and the Earth revolves around the sun. But as the life exists on Earth, sun is considered as a moving body according to Earth and not a real literal meaning. So the concepts are according to Earth and not literal meaning. So that's to be considered. So it is not easy to understand astrology because of those 7 lakh verses, 7 lakh slokas in Vedic text. So many of the astrologers commit mistakes in showing their greed to fetch money from the clients and tell them fake results. That's the defamation of astrology and our culture. These people are only responsible for the defamation of the field and our proud culture. So I am totally against it. I don't suggest fetching money from the clients on the basis of 1 or 2 minute prediction. It is not the 1 or 2 minute thing. It is to be learned for years, and I have spent my time over the years to learn astrology, and I am a successful learner today of astrology who can predict about the next moment in my life and enjoy the prediction for myself than misusing it to fetch wealth. So I am learning it and I will not quit, because it's my pride, it's my culture, which will one day show world a light. These are some reasons, because I believe that it is the only different way than other countries to really fetch some income for our country in the future. That's another reason. If you have any other doubts about astrology not cleared in this video, you may comment in the comment below the video, and I hope I will be successful to make it in local language, possibly Hindi as well. So wait and watch. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and please share knowledge of divine culture. Thank you.